I joined before Pedro did because he doesn't. Well, here's the thing. We had a meeting, etc. And we talked about what we were going to do today, and I wrote it down real good. So Pedro's trying to find that document right now. Pedro will tell you, I have a mind like a steel trap. I never forget anything. Right, Pedro? That's right. He has to agree right now because he's not on screen yet. Okay, let's see. Let me try this. Oh, okay. Were you sitting there spying on me the whole time?
Oh, more or less. I was waiting for you to let me enter the room.
Oh, I didn't. You know what? I just looked down and it says add to stage. I'm like, oh, well, that's why he's not on the screen.
Yeah. That was why. Okay, so what were you saying? That you had a great mind?
Yeah.
Like that?
Something like that. Yeah, I don't ever forget a thing. Pedro will tell you that. Oh, before we start or do what we're going to do, I don't know, man. I want to hear your opinion on something. You know how much I like the my green tea, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
It's breakfast of champions and lunchtime, too. Anyway, this thing of honey, I need to start getting some honey and something different because I've got this plastic thing. I don't know how well you can see this, but it takes it forever to get out of there, and I get impatient. So I throw it in the microwave for a little bit, which I don't guess you're supposed to do. And if you can see that, it's all melted and shit.
Yeah.
Is that all? Here, let me get to the side. Yeah, there you can see it. It's like tilting in now. Is that plastic? Is that plastic gonna mix with the honey?
Most likely, yeah.
Okay, what's that do? What happens then?
All sorts of bad things. Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So.
Well, I've only got this much left in it. I've been doing that this whole time, and Reagan's like, I don't think that's the way you're supposed to do it, Dad. And I said, hey, it works. So.
Yeah, let's see.
No,
let's see. Mutant Rich in a year or so. In a year.
We were supposed to not get together, but your schedule takes off and mine does, whatever it's doing. Yeah. And we were supposed to talk about what we were going to do on today's show, and we never really did that. So
yeah,
I guess we're just freewheeling and fancy today. What's that?
Yeah, I was trying to find the notes, but accidentally I loaded it on the same tab that we had our cameras, so that's why I had to ask you to.
Well, did you actually find them and see what they said? Again. Did you find them and see what they said?
No, I just found them.
You did? Well, let's review our notes. I might as well do it. They're here watching, so we might as well just review what we were thinking about doing anyway. I mean...
Well, today we were supposed to take a look at the song development.
Oh, yes.
I think we're going to call it Stay. Initially, that wasn't the title.
Nope.
Because it happens something similar as Reflection. Rich.
No. Well, yeah. It had what
was it called?
I don't know that I want to say because it doesn't matter, man.
Oh, okay, fine. But,
so that may be. I may tell the story about that someday, and I may not. That's kind of something, deep down in here somewhere that I don't want to go near.
Okay.
I did in the song, but in the song, actually, this is. Well, would you on compared to most of our songs, aren't necessarily the most uplifting in the world. I'll say we come at it from a pretty dark direction. Is this song a positive or a negative one in your? I don't mean positive or negative in that sense, hopefully, but you know what I'm saying.
Also, hopefully, it didn't hurt the feelings of the previous song. But hopefully, it's an upbeat.
Well, you know what?
Song.
songs do have feelings.
They do.
When you said that, I was thinking about something. I saw this the other day, man. I was watching something on YouTube, and they were talking about the song "Hurt." You know, that Johnny Cash had done. That Trent Reznor wrote the song. Just incredible. Anyway, I guess Trent Reznor was in a really dark place in his life when Johnny decided to do it. And he didn't, not only did he not watch the video, he just refused to hear the song. You know, he didn't even want to hear it. He said, he said in his mind, in his heart, you know, that's my song. Nobody else can do that but me, because it comes from a place inside me nobody could ever possibly understand.
Yeah.
But later on, he saw the and he said, well, I said only me. He said, but evidently there's one other guy too that got it, and that's Johnny Cash. And he said, this song's his now. So, yeah, that's.
Hopefully, I was able to.
Now, I'm not trying to say this song is.
Realm.
Yeah.
Because I butchered yet another song that Rich had.
Oh yeah.
In his trunk. So, yeah, that's why I was asking. Well, I don't know if the song had feelings, because eventually they will be hurt, depending on you know.
You know, I would say this song, if I really had, it's not a positive or a negative song. It's actually, the heart of the song is it's more of a song that's a pleading song. Mm-hmm. I mean, it really comes from from someone's soul crying out. And I'm giving out a little bit of a, you know,
But it's a upbeat song.
It is. It at the same time, yeah, a lot of energy and but it had to. The song name had to change because of the way the song ends, you know, and they'll hear it when we drop it, and you'll understand exactly why the name of the song is "Stay."
Yeah,
and it's just really like not a demand of sorts, but just, you know, I don't know, man. I picture kind of, especially after a little help from my gummy friends, I picture a eagle just flying through a valley, you know, a quiet valley, and you hear an eagle just cry, and it just goes across just like it's just demanding something or giving out an order, or it's hope. It's all kinds of things wrapped into one thing. It's so hard to explain. So I'm hoping the song does it a little bit.
Yeah. You think we're ready to show it?
The song? Yeah, why not?
All right. So we could just play it and then talk about it.
Okay. Well, I guess without further ado, here is the song, Stay.
You
Well, what'd you think, Pedro?
I think it's good. Still some things to sort out. Obviously, some
Well, yeah,
backing vocals that are missing. Still not up to Follow No One standards.
well, that's just to give them an idea of what the melody sounds like. Once we go through the process, I'll write the other vocal parts, and me and Pedro will jump in there and get it recorded. So
Yeah.
it'll sound like a Follow No One chorus, like you're used to hearing from us.
Yeah.
But yeah, hope you're digging the energy and the vibe from the song. And yeah, I don't know, Pedro really wanted to give.
Cool.
What's that, man?
It's getting cool, I think.
Yeah.
I'm hyped. Yeah.
That fan,
Still
dude.
have to sort out the bridge and the solo.
I can hear you rattling, man.
I still
Technical difficulty.
Yeah.
We're having one. Second episode.
Yeah.
How long did we make it?
I don't know. But you're having trouble hearing me?
I was hearing that fan rattling. The one
the
that
fan.
that makes me think you're getting ready to explode over there or something.
Oh yeah, maybe I am.
No, it's not. Okay, good. So I got a little apprehensive there. I didn't know what was going on.
Cool. So it's cool. Okay.
No, but anyway, yeah, Pedro and I were talking, and one of the things he really wanted to be on Patreon for is to really give you all, just kind of sneak peek into the process, instead of being like those magicians that everything's a closely guarded secret and you can't ever tell how to do the tricks. Who knows how far we'll get down the road with that? That just depends on everybody watching and etc. So, but yeah, I really like that song, man. Like I said, once I
still have time to ruin it.
You do. You got one last chance, Pedro, when you come in with your final vocals to match the time and etc.
And there's
me and Pedro.
So I haven't quite decided on what to do exactly.
Well, you won't know until I throw the ball to you. That's something that on some songs, Pedro and I have employed kind of a unique way to do it. I'll record like one harmony in a certain section of the song, and then I could go ahead and record the other one too, but I'll just throw it over to Pedro, and rather than me sending something with multi-layered harmonies already, sometimes we do it that way. It just depends on the song, but sometimes rather than just sending him something with all the harmonies that are already in etc., we kind of build the choruses and the backup vocals that occur in the song, kind of like a house, or like a wall or something. I'll throw one down, and then Pedro will hear what I did, and then he'll have a response. And sometimes it's just a simple harmony with what I did before, but on other occasions it's a whole nother approach to the backup, and then I run with that, and it's just kind of a ping pong match back and forth, and then until we get it nailed. Is that a good way to put it, you think, Pedro?
Yes. Well, on that note, I might as well share what I was thinking about doing for solo. Okay, so in terms of harmony, the sections are, let's say, pretty stable in terms of the chord progression itself. So I was kind of thinking doing the opposite.
You just froze there a moment, Pedro.
What?
I said you just froze up on us there for a moment.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So start that again, what you were saying.
I was saying that, okay, so for the most part, the harmonic sections, the chord progressions in the parts we did so far are pretty. I mean, they are repeating. They don't go too far in terms of harmony. Sorry. And I was thinking about doing a contrast in the solo section, and probably a bit on the bridge, but then take it further on the solo section and really go out there. And probably. Yeah, I'm gonna add some modulations and stuff some funky stuff. Okay, hopefully you like it, but I think I'm having an idea here. I'm trying.
Well, so what are you gonna do?
to do a
Are you?
type of solo, melodic solo, not with any of those shenanigans going on. The 100-meter run.
Oh yeah. Well, you remember what was the song on Fate to where we did like a solo, and what you were playing on the solo was mimicked by the vocals, but in harmony. It was a 3-part harmony, 2 being voices, vocal voices, and 1 being the guitar. You know what I'm talking about?
I think it was just Drive. No? Double.
Yeah, is there a break in that song that does something like that? I'm trying to remember, man.
I have an idea, but I don't really remember. That's bad, right? We should have everything on the tip of our tongues, but we don't.
Well, it just depends how my mood when I get in here. Some days are better than others, So.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the proof. Reach's memory is.
My memory is just top notch. Now what the deal is? I can't. There's certain things I'm great at remembering. Numbers.
Oh, it's select.
I can tell you how much. I can walk through a store, and when I leave next week, I can tell you how much everything cost on the. That I looked at. But you asked me what I had for dinner last night. I'll be like, fuck, I don't know. That's just a permanent.
I don't remember. Okay, so you'll see. Okay, so what you were saying.
Wait, you cut me off, Pedro. I wasn't done talking.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say that was just a kind of permanent leftover from my accident, and it comes and goes. But anyway, so that was it. Yeah, man. I'm the vocalist. I have to have the last fucking word.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, because
just
actually in editing you can also chop it back out. But.
Yeah, okay, fine. No, but so was this your way of saying that you're gonna do something on top of the solo for this song? Is that it?
No, I thought that was what you were saying.
Not really. We'll figure it out once we get there. But
I don't think it needs it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
After, let's see. After you hear it, you'll figure it out if it needs it or not. But let's see. That solo, whose song we cannot remember. It happened. We did something like that. If I'm correct, initially it wasn't supposed to have vocals on top of the solo.
Hey, Pedro, it's coming to me now, man. Finally.
Which song is it?
Okay, hold on. You just keep talking and let me let me take a mental drive down. It's closed. Yeah, there goes my drive. No,
I think it was just Drive. If you find it,
yeah, it is just Drive because we had that break in there.
See?
Yes.
It never fails.
Yep. In the end, it works. And you know what? That's all that matters. All's well that ends well, as they say.
Isn't that enough? Is excess of honey heating in the microwave?
You know what, man? Maybe we've just cut. Maybe we. You know what? Maybe. All right, Paige.
All right, cool.
I just remembered too. You are a doctor, so.
I am.
Yeah.
I am? Oh yeah. I am.
Yeah.
At least that album,
well, I think it's track.
Cool. Was that it?
Dr. Pedro McCool. That's right. So you do have some a medical background. So that's how things work these days, man. You just say you're something, and you are. You really don't have to be worth a shit at it. You just say, hey man, yeah, I'm a doctor. What's up?
So why not? All right. Okay.
Well,
so, well, enough of that. Let's cut the crap and go back. Okay, so it's not me this time.
All right. I better cut that part out.
3, 2, 1. All right, so let's get back to serious stuff. And
okay. Hold on.
No more shenanigans from you. All right. So
let me get my serious face on.
Yeah. All right. No. So regarding the song, that's it. Hopefully, I'll have it wrapped up on my end of things. But
Well, don't you want me to just start throwing a line down on the song and then send it back to you before you do any more? I think that's where we're at, isn't it?
You can you'll be missing the. You can continue, but it will just be missing the bridge section, and then the solo.
Ow!
Singing in it.
Oh, I thought you already put the solo in it.
No, still figuring it out.
Okay.
I had that idea.
So I'm waiting on you. You're not waiting on me. Is that right? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, but you'll have it real soon, at least, so you have all the parts, all the sections of the song.
That would be helpful.
Start working if you don't.
Yeah, I'd like to hear a little bit more of it, just in case I might want to get inspired by it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah. So by the end of the week, I don't know if we are able to have it done, but at least on my end of things, yeah, I think so.
Hey, man, just throw it down when you get time and holler.
Hopefully next week we can make a drop on Patreon.
Yeah, that would be cool. I'm looking forward to seeing how this process works with everybody, and you know, it'll be a learning experience for all of us, because I don't know who's releasing music this way and what your expectations are as, you know, music fans and our fans, whatever. And well, you know, if we do something a little wrong or mess up a little bit along the way, I'm sure you'll let us know, and you know, we'll try to accommodate best we can. So
yeah, absolutely.
That's it. I'm excited to get this out there, and then get the feedback on that, and just keep it going and going and going.
Yeah, so our Patreon fans will have a present next week.
Yeah, all right. That works.
Have it done, and then we can next episode maybe we could you know, almost try to do some sort of live reaction to the song or something like that. Go for the song.
That would be cool. Yeah, I mean, we'll just see where it goes. If not that, then maybe we air the song on our next episode, and kind of do a reaction video with us and the song playing and etc.
Yeah, for sure.
And if we've heard from any of you all, okay, I've got an idea. We'll put it in the next episode, and by then people have already heard the song, right?
Yeah.
So if anybody drops any comments or whatever, or provides feedback for it, assuming it's positive, it's like fuck you. No, but you know what I'm getting at. But yeah, we would just drop it in the video, the reaction video, along with our stuff, you know. So they, they'll so and so thought this about the song or whatever. We'll just throw it in there, and maybe that'll also give y'all an opportunity to kind of familiarize yourselves with one another to the extent you want to. If you want to just be anonymous and troll, that's fine, man. It's okay. Just don't be a troll.
All right. So having said that, I think that's more or less the updates, right? For the things that we've been doing. Usually we're gonna do our podcast episodes a little bit further apart. We just did the first one presenting ourselves and the project and whatnot. So this one is, we wanted to do this second episode as quickly as possible, so we could kind of let you in on what to expect of the content from here on out. So we'll be able to let you in even more on the process itself. I already started working on the song previously last week, which was when we shot our first episode. So we already had something to show. But what we want to do is to include you in the even more early stages of whatever it is that we are doing, and so you are part of our creative discussions. So that's it. But I think this is a good, let's say, preview for what's to come.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think so. Based on our interactions with you all, that'll probably end up being primarily what drives how often and what's going on. Basically, we're kind of try to feed off of you and what you have to tell us, and at the beginning you never know, and sometimes it's like, and I'm sure you all can relate to this. Have you ever entered into something, or you're getting ready to do something, and you overthink it so much that you can't ever get that, that old saying, the first step's the hardest, but you overthink it so much you just kind of freeze up and you don't do anything? Well, we're both perfectionists, and we both know that if we applied that logic to something like this, we would never do something like this. So we just threw caution to the wind and just said, hey man, we're just not going to worry about being pre-scripted to the hilt and et cetera and so on. We're just going to, like I said, talk about our notes earlier. Well, it's more like, okay, let's talk about the song. That's our notes. You could have really, it sounds like something really high tech and shit.
Okay, so this could have gone really bad, but I think it's okay.
Well, you can really write our notes on a cocktail napkin, and that would be sufficient. But I think Pedro's getting Pedro's a born natural at ad-libbing, whether he knows it or not. So yeah, you doing good, man.
All right, okay, thanks. You too.
Thank you.
So we better end this on the up note. So
we can. Yeah.
Okay, let's go. See you next time.
Now, we have to come up with a better closing than that, Pedro.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't want to ruin anything, but I did. Hence the name Technical Difficulty. So this is sure to happen.
Do you know what we need is like I don't know. We'll get that. I'm gonna start coming up with some content to kind of throw into these episodes.
Oh yeah.
I wish I would have had a video today. You know what I was doing, Pedro, before I got on here, and that's why I'm dressed the way I am. I'm fighting groundhogs because those bastards got my garden, and they're out there in my zucchini, my squash, and I had a hell of a time getting that in this year. Okay. So where are they attacking? Right for that.
Right.
So
that's why you're looking like a soldier. I see.
Well, I don't know. I think this is no. See, I never can tell on the camera which does what. Okay, no, see. Yeah, never mind. I'm not even gonna try that shit. But anyway, man.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I was doing earlier? I was singing.
We should have handed it back then. No, now we're ruining. It's all downhill from here.
It is. I was singing. What was it? Because like guitarist has to do. I know you play, even if you weren't playing doing gigs and stuff, you would play just to keep the rust off, right? And keep everything working. Well, as vocalists, we have to do. Even if I want to be ready to record next Tuesday, I better not necessarily just wait till next Tuesday morning. And it's good to have your voice, like a boxer, Pedro. Vocalists are kind of like boxers in this way.
A good boxer. It for groundhogging hunt.
Groundhog, yeah. Look. No, this is why, because you have to do it all the time, if you let your voice get out of shape, it's just like letting your body get out of shape. And you know this is from singing as well. Yeah, you got to kind of keep it up and stuff. So I like to do that with David Bowie songs, and I was rocking today, man.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I had time to sing David Bowie songs and fight groundhogs.
Cool. Bet you that didn't.
I'm not sure I was successful at either, but we'll see.
Okay. A great soundtrack for the Groundhogs.
You know, hey, you just gave me an idea, man. I'm gonna get a speaker, a Bluetooth speaker. The next tunnel I see, I'll take it out there.
Play the song,
and I'll hook it to something, and I'm gonna turn Starman on and put it on repeat.
Until they're
and I'll just blast that down through their hole and shit. They're either
okay, so until they're traumatized and leave. Okay.
No, well, Starman's a good song. They might actually get them partying. I don't want to do that. I'll have to think of it. So I'll find something off Black Star. That'll do it.
All right, cool. Very good. All right, so then let's go.
Now, how about that for an ending?
That's awesome. Much better than the other one. Much better.
Right on, man. So we'll be back soon. We don't know when, we don't know how, but we will be. And you've got a song that's going to be dropping very quickly. And then after that, we're going to follow up with an episode. And we're going to pop the song in there and put it on the screen and etc. And any of your feedback will be basically the highlight in that section. And who knows what else we'll be talking about. Maybe I'll finally get to my salsa recipe, or maybe Pedro, you haven't tasted my salsa now. Don't be.
No,
don't
but
be
I already saw what you do to your honey.
Oh.
I'm not too eager.
Yeah. Okay. You know what, man? All it is a knife and fresh vegetables, 100% organic. So there ain't no bubbles, no troubles. Except for the sugar. I didn't make the sugar canes myself. And there is a little bit of sugar.
You divulged your recipe. You're happy now?
Well, yeah, if you can work your reverse engineer from just a little sugar and figure it out, Amazon gift card.
All right, cool.
I didn't even say which peppers I used. And I'll make the shit up as I go along if I have to keep from having
all right. My bad. So it is much more than meets the eye. Okay.
That and we got some music business to discuss with people. I think in one of our future episodes, it's not gonna be like being in class, but we're just gonna kind of talk about the state of the music industry and music and how we consume it and how it's working for you.
Our thoughts on that.
And our thoughts on it, as well as artists that release music and etc. And I think hopefully it'll be fruitful and entertaining. So I guess that's it, Pedro.
That's it? Okay.
One more thing. It's always one more thing with me, ain't it?
No, it's not.
You dig this hat, man? Follow NoOneStore.com. Rock on.
Let's go.
Bye.
What's the other thing?
What did I say? No, that was the other thing. The hat. Follow NoOneStore.com, Pedro.
I'm sorry.
What time is it in Lisbon anyway? What time is it in Lisbon?
Okay, so it's a little bit past midnight here. So,
you're falling asleep.
Yeah, almost. So that's why I didn't hear you. So do you care to go through it again? The hat thing?
Oh, you didn't hear me.
No, I was, yeah.
Can you hear me now?
No, I can't. Okay, so.
Okay, what I was saying was, if they like this hat right here,
all right,
pick one up for yourself. Follow NoOneStore.com, and we also have another hat from our album Fate, which is really cool, and I'll wear it on a future episode.
Awesome.
So, anyway,
that's awesome.
Rock on.
All right, rock on. So, cut.
Is it 5? Is it 6? 'Cause I'm not quite ready yet. Don't know if I'm up or down, but I'm gonna lay that body down. I'm feeling just like the way get, but I'm the one that gets it. I usually don't get emotionally involved, but this time is different. I wanna do it. The hardest part is not what you would think. It's just waiting. When you see my face, you won't be for too long, like a shadow in the dark. I'm here and now I'm gone. When will I arrive? You'll have to wait and see. But I keep forgetting. You're not expecting me.